with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, bye weeks, they're over. We've once again got a full slate of games to get to as we take you around the NFL here in Week 12. We'll get started up at Lucas Oil Stadium in the capital city of Indianapolis. And the Patriots have the lead in the final stages before halftime. 3 touchdown passes there for Mac Jones. From there, we head up to the Motor City to check in on the Lions at home at Ford Field. And they were winners in that one as they take care of the visiting Chicago Bears. Dalvin Cook, over 100 yards rushing with a touchdown run. Finally, we finish at MetLife Stadium to see what's going on with the Jets. And it was the visiting Dolphins who were able to get the victory. Tua Tagovailoa, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. With that, let's take a look at the next-gen stats for Buffalo in that first half. And there were a few factors at this good-size advantage, but the rushing numbers were not all that amazing. We'll see if they can pick it up in the second half. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, there's a look at what they were able to do throwing the football. And they'll need to get things in gear as they trail here at the break.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there of 22. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Singletary. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Here's Logan Cook now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10. At the 20. Now Lawrence to throw. Open man is Myers. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. A good gain on first. Has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Lawrence will throw. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. First down, here's White. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Here's Lawrence to throw. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. That's a gain of 3. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. And the Jaguars send out their punter as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. Play action. Now it's Allen. got a man. It's complete to Jelani Woods. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Allen's throw is complete, and he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Looking to throw again on second down. Allen. He's got his man. That's Woods on the out route. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Now Allen again. Completes it to Davis. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they were right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. On the give, this is Singletary. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, second down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now a toss to Singletary running to the left. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. Allen now looks to throw. Hard throw, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Koo knocks this one through the post, and the Bills will add on to their lead. So this drive maybe didn't end with the same kind of success they had in the first half, but they do add 3 to their lead.
And defensively, I think they went in there at halftime and made a pact with each other and said, look, we can't let these guys keep driving it right down our throats. Not perfect giving up 3, but a much better start than the way they played in the first half.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Or win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto.
From the 31, Lawrence. And he will find his man on the end route, complete.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for the Jaguars. First down.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. To about the 48-yard line. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll go up the middle with White. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. From midfield now, Lawrence. And my goodness, another interception. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Well, that is now his 5th interception thrown in this game. And Charles, you've got to tip your cap to this defense. I mean, they have been so impressive reading these passes, stepping in those lanes, and picking them off.
Yeah, sometimes the best offense is an excellent defense, and they've done exactly that. What do you think, partner? A season's worth of highlights in just 4 quarters? I think that's what we're seeing from this group.
And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. Allen off the play fake. Oh, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down.
I wonder, Brandon, I just wonder, you think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field? Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the first down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking first down before he caught that football.
Yeah, got to catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a first down.
They decide against going for it on 4th and 1, maybe to the dismay of their offense, but hey, a nice consolation prize down inside the 5.
Nice consolation prize indeed. So maybe the offense is upset, but they showed confidence in their defense by punting it away.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
False start there. That will set the offense back 5 yards.
Brandon, the lineman certainly flinched there before the snap. A good call.
Oh, moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
A bad false start penalty there. Now 2nd and 6. Now Lawrence. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Thompson. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Straight ahead, Gibson. Takes this up just short of the 30, but he was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move. 3rd and 2, now Lawrence. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. White running to the left. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the 1st half. And that trend is continuing here.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. On the draw, Gibson gets hit, and he fumbles it. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having 2 hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
The Bills getting set to go. They were forced to punt last time. Now, I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position. Neither do they. Great starting spot, great opportunity to run your full playbook. If they want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it.
A really good pickup of 28 yards. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
They run here with Singletary, and he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Jacksonville. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Here's Allen. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal. Koo knocks this one through the post, and the Bills will add on to their lead. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set to go again.
It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the fourth quarter. And a big deficit, Charles. But they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, and I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board? So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to lose. They might as well go for broke.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
On third down, Lawrence.
They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play, and that's going to make it fourth down. And the Jaguars send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It's fielded at the 45. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills.
We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I both enjoy.
We share that.
We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones. And it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it #1 for what we've seen this season.
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. Now Allen. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Russell Gage, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory.
When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over.
And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw here taken in by Ingram.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now a throw here to his running back. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Number 34. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 47-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down.
Lawrence, very quick throw. He's got Myers. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
On 3rd down, a run from White. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Here's Lawrence.
Flushed out right. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
From the 39, Lawrence completes it to Evan Ingram. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 13-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. From 13 yards out. And the Jaguars are finally on the board here in the fourth quarter. Extra point splits the uprights as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. And here come the Bills. And, Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? Best teams we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've called thus far, how we anticipate the season unfolding. We can go in so many different directions because the game certainly not taking us there.
Oh, I hear the remotes clicking off right now. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Josh Allen able to record his 5th sack of the season. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. A give to the fullback on the dive. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for Buffalo. This is taken around the 12. And call that an even 50 yards on the punt with 7 on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. And now out come the Jags. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again. I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Lawrence on 3rd down. Open man is Jacoby Myers. He's got it. And he will have a Jaguars 1st down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Lawrence will throw. He's got Thompson here, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. On the left side, a catch by White. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. To throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence. Open man is Myers. And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 35. Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. He'll dump this one off here to White. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. From the 27, Lawrence. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. That's complete into the hands of Myers. And he is going to have a Jags first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Now Lawrence on first down.
And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Lawrence.
And he will throw this one out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. Again, it's Lawrence.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Now a field goal try coming up here for the Jags. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. In the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Buffalo offense back out ready to go. And it's looking all the more likely that a 5th straight win is going to be in the cards. They'll try to run some time here with a 1st and 10. Singletary to get the drive started. He was brought down by Foyesade Oluokun. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And now here is another interception. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Wow, so wipe out the INT, roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the postgame. Safe to say one is not buying the other dinner.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Bills, they continue to be one of the best teams around as they move to 10-2. And they'll have another road date next week with the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, it's a loss that could hurt them come playoff seeding time as they drop to 8-3. And they'll be on the road next.